howdy, howdy. If it's not on Facebook, I'm going to scream. There it goes. Oh my gosh, I'm doing everything possible to keep it on Facebook too. It's on YouTube. So if you're on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe. I'm Cathy, representing Sassy Silver Sisters. And this is the poster for, come on, Cathy, for Fridays. My granddaughter made me one Christmas. So I try to go live twice a week if I can. I have to reschedule sometimes, but that's okay. I didn't even fill out I had a rough day yesterday. Didn't even fill out my, good grief, didn't even fill out my little form here. I got my forms. I got my to-do list. I'm just a mess. So Thursdays is when I usually do my online stuff. And I did some stuff. I did, really. I did. I promise you, I did. It was easy enough to do. It's on the Whatnot. So go over to Cathy's Online Sales and follow my page over there too. I really appreciate it. Tomorrow, cross your fingers. I don't know, man. I'm really new at this because I want to go see my niece's yard sale. And I'm thinking it's going to rain. Oh, I don't want it to rain. I don't want it to rain. How about don't let it rain until after 2. That way they have time to clean up their sale. Anyway, today is March 14th, 2025, and it is Friday. Hope everybody, I forgot to put the chat on. I hope everybody's doing good. Hi, Darlene. Spring is springing, isn't it? Spring has sprung, yes, yeah. And I'm happy, seriously. So Darlene is one of our Sassy Friends. And if we see you often, you're going to be a sassy friend, whether you like it or not. Yeah, I know. And Darlene, I hope you're doing good. But it took me a while. Between 2 doctors, I have found out, I'll guarantee you, I'm going to put it to the test. I might have allergy symptoms, but I'm not going to take allergy meds today. And I'm going to see what happens with my blood pressure. It dawned on me this morning that you have to be careful taking decongestants when you have high blood pressure, because it ups your blood pressure. But I was so miserable, all I could concentrate on was relief. So I happened to, it just dawned on me this morning, how stupid am I? I mean, all this stuff about blood pressure, I'm just going to, and the reason I thought about it too is because I said, okay, I got to take a break from all the vitamins, all of that stuff. And I do that like once a month. I just decide I'm not taking it. I'm just going to take the prescriptions that I need to take for my blood pressure. Everything else is going to go by the wayside today. So I can clear my system out and start over. Yeah, the decongestants raise your blood pressure. Now, I knew that from years and years ago. I don't know why I didn't. But I was more interested in what the doctors had to say as far as, what we're going to do, trying a new blood pressure med, which I probably need to do anyway. So I'm going to run an experiment and we're going to see how it works. And if it does lower, because it's been consistently high recently. And I'm going, so I'm evaluating what I'm doing and I'm thinking, okay, stress, I can't get away from stress no matter how far I run or how fast I run. So the stress that's just a given. All right, I've learned to relax in the evening and not work. That's good. So I'm concentrating on my weight right now. I know it's hard. Have you ever tried? It's all up here, that kind of thing. So I'm breaking out the neti pot. I can feel it. I'm breaking out the neti pot today. And every once in a while, it gets really, really bad no matter what I do. And I have to take a decongestant for a day or two just to get everything gone. But I have been using this medicine for a week or more. Whenever I called and did a telecall, so I can look at that. So I think that's just too much. Okay, so we're going to, or I am, me and all my personalities, is going to just take a break from anything extra today. And I'm going to check my blood pressure, and then we're going to go from there. Because I don't take a decongestant because I was forewarned years ago. I mean, many moons ago. I called that one doctor and I said, look, no matter what I'm doing, it's not breaking loose. I've got to get this stuff. And he said, decongestants, but you have to be very, very careful with your blood pressure. And why didn't it? I was so worried about it before, as far as not trying to make myself feel better. And here we go. Going, duh, Cathy. And it's just I've got to get, I went like 2 years without any problem. And then all of a sudden, so we'll see. We will see. Wish me luck. All right, we don't have any giveaways right now. Today on Fridays. Okay, the next event will be Monday. Today on Friday, we do an affirmation card before I get off of here. We're more casual today. Yeah, right. That's what I'm afraid of. I don't want to be dependent on chemicals. If you guys have never tried to flush your sinuses out and you have issues, you need to try it. I know it's yucky at first, but you need to try it. And you get used to it, just like everything else. You'll get used to it. And then you'll know, hey, this is working for me. At one point, I think it was last year, at one point I was doing that 3 times a day. And it was like, I had to. And it worked. So as long as that works. And it's a saline solution. And so what you do is flush out. And the doctor told me, like we were talking about swelling and fluid retention, he said, your body's defense mechanism is salt water. It's like if you get a burn and you get a blister and it's fluid in there. Blister on your foot gets fluid. It's the body's protection. And so when you have issues, Your body's trying to protect itself with fluid. And I'm going, please. So I put a post up, Darlene, for green bean recipes, because there's something in the beans that your body needs. And I'm going, no wonder they have that kind of stuff in the old folks' homes. Me and Mom were talking about that a long time ago. And I'm thinking, okay, we're going to add that. And also with the pets, my daughter had a Scotty, and he was getting fat. And he said, add green beans to his food, and that helps him lose weight. So green beans it is. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it. I mean, this is constantly on my mind. So yesterday was a rough day. I forgot everything. I was just trying to relax and, watch TikTok and stuff like that, just kind of chill, and drank a lot. And so we'll see. We're going to see. We're going to see. I did get a compliment when I went to the doctor. If it works for me, there's got to be something to it, right? And then everybody says when they go to like Florida, when they go to Florida, they don't have sinus issues because of the salt in the air. That kind of stuff. It's just, I would prefer to do something naturally if I can. If I can. I'm a junk food junkie too. I'm a sweet eater. We got to kind of chill on that, all that stuff. So I'm trying, because I'm trying to avoid any more chemicals and any more meds. No, one doctor said something, what do you eat for breakfast? I said, all the meds I have to take and all the vitamins. She's laughing at me, but golly day. Anyway, so I went to the doctor. I don't know if I told y'all this or not, but I think I did. No, I don't know. But anyway, so here I am, yucky, going to the doctor, not wanting to be there, that kind of thing, because he's telling you the results of your blood work, which is not good. And I said, and the nurses, and my blood pressure was up. And so because of the decongestant, I know that's what it is. Anyway, so the nurse was going, oh my gosh, you don't look 70. And I'm going, well, I appreciate that. You have made my day. You love green beans, getting expensive this time of year. Get to make friends with a farmer. Everything is expensive. I'm sorry. I guess you can shop by the sales. Do you remember? Well, I don't know, because you're in a different area, but I remember when things like green beans and corn were 3 for $1. And then if they had a sale, they were 4 for $1. And because I had kids, I would buy everything in a case, especially corn. Kids love corn. So I said, now everything's over $1 for one can, and I can't. So here's hoping prices go down one day. Please go down. It's ridiculous. But anyway, so I'm asking for green bean recipes, because I'm going to start adding that to, I already put green beans in my famous soup. So I took 2 cans of green beans out and I set them on the stove, because my freezer's full. I would prefer fresh or frozen, but the can is always good to have on the shelf in case you're doing soup and stuff. So I always keep it. Anyway, so I need a recipe. I need your favorite recipes for that. So I saw one and I really like it. I saw a recipe online for green beans, garlic, and butter. And I love garlic. And you need garlic, right? So I'm going to do that probably today. And then, and I'm working on rice. And I learned that if you, because I was telling Rhonda about this, and this guy has diabetes. I don't know what kind, but he has it. And he does videos and he's got that monitor on his arm, and he runs videos was he? Um, um, like, there's a way to eat your carbs that is not doesn't raise your sugar. So he would have 4 items on his tray. And he says you're supposed to go 1 to 4. So, or left to right or something. Anyway, so he goes rice, tuna, whatever he had, and his broccoli. And then he showed his sugar results after 2 hours. Then he says, now we're going to go the other way. They say it's best if you eat your fiber first, then you go around and eat your rice last. And I'm going, I always eat rice with everything. I don't eat it plain. So I'm going to go back to what I used to do for somebody else, which was more fiber and only a little bit of carb. Like if you had a steak and you had half the plate would be vegetables, then your steak, and then your little bit of carb like potatoes or whatever. So you're not doing without, right? So I'm going to go back to that because that worked. Anyway, it's a process. It's a process. It's a process. So I'm going to have to convince Mama Sassy when she gets here, when you make sweets, I don't want to see them. I don't want to see them because I always take a bite or two. And we're going to have to concentrate on protein and fiber. Thank you. I appreciate that. I think my son has chestnut trees. So if it's really good, then I'm going to have to get chestnuts off of him, right? I know my hair looks yucky. That would be free chestnuts on the open fire. I've done green beans another way too, but I really, really do like garlic, and garlic is good for you. And the chestnuts, I don't remember ever trying that. Don't remember ever trying that. So we're going the green bean route. And let me see what it is that's in some, I don't know where I saw it. Let me see. Green beans contain what? Vitamins and fiber, of course. Vitamin A, C, K, folate, thiamine, I think is what they were talking about. Niacin, calcium, iron, magnesium, phosphorus, and potassium, and zinc. I think it's the thiamine. What's thiamine? I think that's the one. Somebody said, you know how you see things by accident, so you can't remember everything. Let me see what thiamine is. The B1. The B1. And you cannot buy B1 in the drugstore. So the green beans is going to cure a couple of problems. It'll give me the B1, and then it will give me bulk and fiber in whatever meal I decided to create. between that and all the other, it's more fiber. It's soluble fiber is what they say brings your soluble fiber is what brings your cholesterol down. Soluble fiber is a type of dietary fiber that dissolves in water, forming a gel-like substance in the digestive. Okay. What happens is soluble fiber binds to cholesterol in the gut and helps get it out. So here we go. Foods rich in, let me share this. I think we talked about this before because it's always on my mind. Hang on. Come on, dude. And you know, my conversations always go from one extreme to the other. So. Okay, here we go. Legumes, beans, lentils, chickpeas, fruits, apples, pears. I try to keep in mind to have apples all the time. Vegetables, carrots, black beans, seeds. It doesn't say green beans. So let's see what they say. Let me see if we're on the same page. Okay, green beans, fiber, but what kind? Protein and fiber. What kind of fiber? See, this is where I saw it and thought about Mom and I, our conversation. Green beans, not all sugarfoot. Are we there? Yeah. And unlike many, green bean is one item that is usually served as a side of guilt. In fact, it may be Mighty Mouse of the holiday meal. If not prepared with high-calorie ingredients, you can eat a large volume, which will make you fuller, and that's, but I want it tasty. They're saying it's inexpensive, but you know, I want to know what kind of fiber. Good source of folate and potassium, which lowers cholesterol. Fiber is consumed, but what kind of fiber? What kind of fiber? Okay, I don't know. We'll see. How do I ask it? Let's do it this way. Soluble. What kind of fiber? It contains both. Okay, it contains both, it says. So whatever. What the heck? But we're going to try it anyway. We're going to try to concentrate on green beans. I already got apples in my brain. So I have apples, constantly have apples, and now we're going to constantly have green beans. I don't want to eat the same foods unless I'm really loving it, like my soup. I don't want to eat the same foods constantly, daily. I can't do that. So if I make a big pot of green beans, then I can add it to something else for the next day and make it a little bit different. And I'm not going to worry about the rotation or when to eat it, whatever. I just happened to see that when I was looking up sugar issues, diabetes and stuff like that. And that guy, his videos came and he said, I do this to show you guys. Like he ate a candy bar. I don't know what kind of diabetes he had, but he ate a candy bar and showed where his and I got You gotta love chocolate, people. Hi, Miss Suzette. Oh, I'm glad your daughter's there. That's so much fun. That's so much fun. My kids are extremely busy. Extremely. Um, so it's always something. I'm concentrating on going to a yard sale tomorrow if it doesn't rain. Okay. Alexa, what's the weather for Saturday in Culpeper, Virginia?
On Saturday, March 15th in Culpeper, there will be lots of clouds, with a high of 71 degrees Fahrenheit and a low of 60 degrees.
Alexa, when is it going to start raining in Culpeper, Virginia?
No rain is expected in Culpeper on Saturday, March 15th.
Okay. Okay. Yay! So I did separate all the, I don't know if you know, all the Michaels, and you can see what I got in the Michaels clearance boxes. Go to Cathy's Online Sales YouTube channel, subscribe while you're there, because life changes. And so I've been helping my son because one day I'm not going to be able to do this stuff. And I'm got my niece is into it, buying storage units, and I'm still watching the storage units. And I'm going to go back to what I used to do, which is buy the small units for convenience, because I can't do all the big stuff. I can't move all that furniture and stuff. And he's no longer here to help. When my son was here, I'd say, look, I'm looking at a unit. Will you help me move it if I get it? And he would say, yeah. And then, we'd go from there. But so we'll see. I'm still doing, so it's back to me. And because my niece is doing great. Her yard sale, as a matter of fact, is the one I'm going to. And I am really wanting my other daughter to go to it, but it might be too early for her. And, I gave her the address. She can go or not. But I want to get there early. And you know what? Banks are not open on Saturday anymore. They're not open on Saturday anymore. And I keep forgetting that. So I remember today, get some cash. If I hit a yard sale, I'll have my cash. So it's going to be a good day, as long as it doesn't rain. And so we'll see. What are y'all going to do this weekend? I hope you're going to have some fun. Darlene, I hope your health goes in your favor. Yeah, we got to remember our sassy friends, because everybody goes through something. And let's see. I thought about you too when I was watching. Of course, see, yesterday I was watching videos, and I thought about you. So let's 5 bean salad. Sorry, I didn't see that one. 5 bean salad using green beans, chickpeas. I got kidney beans, and I got a vinaigrette. That might be good. And that's cold, right? Is that cold? Or is it warm? I don't know. See, now I'm concentrating on beans all the time. Suzette, what is your favorite green bean recipe? She always has something different too. Because I'm concentrating on green beans now. See how my brain goes? One day we're talking about creamers, and the next day it's green beans. I also am not using the Yes, Suzette. Cold. Okay. I was picturing it cold, but I mean, I don't know. Okay, we can do that. That can be one of the after I do the meal, and then you have some left over. Then I can do that. Yeah. Thank you, darling. I need to put it on my list to get some onions too. That would be good with onions. Onions are good for you too. Garlic is good for you too. Do you like the three bean? Okay. What do you put in yours? Do you put onions and stuff in yours or? Okay. All right. Well, it must be good if y'all eat it all summer long. Um, yeah. So green beans is the subject lately. You'll see. You'll see if I remember Richard Simmons used to say, do not, what did he do not deprive yourself, because if you do, then that's all you'll think about, like, so I've got cookies in the freezer. And this morning I said, well, if you take your meds in the morning, some of them irritate your stomach. So maybe I can fix the freezer bag so that I go, because that's what I do with crackers too sometimes. I'll take the cookie out of the freezer, but I don't want to add sugar. But if you add it in the morning, you run it off during the day. Garlic and onions, okay. That sounds delicious, actually. And I just bought, is that raspberry vinaigrette? I can't remember what flavor, but it's a fruit vinaigrette. So I just bought that not too long ago. Right now, I've got salad sitting in the refrigerator waiting on me for today. And then the green beans will be the hot meal. So we'll see. We'll see. We got to, whatever works. But yeah, it just dawned on me. You missed it, Suzette. It dawned on me. I couldn't figure out why my blood pressure kept going higher. It was scaring me, and of course the doctors don't like it and all that stuff. So I'm going, it dawned on me this morning when I woke up, I'm going, crapola. You're not supposed to take decongestants when you have high blood pressure. Oh, okay. It's better the next day. Okay, gotcha. So I guess when I finish putting the hot meal together, then I'll take the leftovers and I'll put them in a bowl with whatever, onions and garlic and all that. And then the vinaigrette and put it in a refrigerator for the next whatever meal. Yeah, we're getting there. Yeah, I did try that. That's good too. I did try that. I know, darling. You can tell when we're hungry because we always talk about food. And I did put that creamer, remember the hazelnut milk? I put that in my coffee because I didn't want to use the other creamer because it has sugar in it. And so I'm trying to behave myself until I figure out what day I'm allowed to but anyway, it separates. So you're kind of, it doesn't taste any different, but you have to kind of stir your coffee all the time because it does. I can't show you while I spill it. But I have no sugar in my coffee. So we're concentrating on two things: losing weight and nutrition to lower the cholesterol. And one doctor I said, if I change my diet, will it lower the cholesterol? No. Liar, liar, pants on fire, because I've done it. So I know they don't know my experience. They think I'm crazy because I'm refusing cholesterol meds. But I think years ago, I think I tried cholesterol meds and I couldn't take. I did. I should tell them that. I tried a cholesterol medicine and it was painful, so I couldn't take it. So they put me on niacin. Niacin, I take every day and I love it. It's a prescription and it's extended release throughout the day. Love it. So I'm sensing the new med I haven't had a reaction with, by the way, y'all. I haven't had a reaction with it. So this is the one, I think Rhonda takes this one. Mom used to take this one. What is it called? Lisinopril. So, so far, so good. Cross your fingers. It's the tiniest of tiniest doses because I told them I'm scared of new meds. So tiny, but I want to get this blood pressure down. So yeah, so I'm happy for that. I'm not happy when I see a cupcake though. So what I figured was eat your carbs in the morning, as far as, like I eat the toast on that good seeded bread. And so you eat your toast in the morning, or like yesterday, I had an egg sandwich on that, and that wasn't bad. Because the flavor of the bread is totally different. It's a different, yeah. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying. But yeah, the garlic and onions is making my mouth water because I know it's good for you and I need it. And I got to go to the grocery store to get all that stuff though, because I run out. My, what do you call that? Thai basil plant is still growing. And I took the other leaves and stuff, and I dried them out. So I'm going, trying not to eat the junk. I'm trying. So I got to figure out, I think today, I usually call it Fast Food Friday. So maybe Fridays, I'm going to skip today though, because of all the trying to, what do you call it? Rinse yourself out, trying to go basic. And I do have a bunch of juice. And so what I'm doing is this much juice in a tall glass with the rest water. I usually do that anyway. And my tea at home, I never have sugar in it, never. So we're going that route for a minute. She wants to have, she wants to see me in 6 weeks to see how the med is doing. So, and the exercise part. Oh my gosh, the exercise part. I'm a busy person, like sitting here right now, you see me moving around and stuff. I'm a busy person in my head. I've got to get busy physically. If I don't, that lowers your blood pressure too, being busy. And I have been too busy where it's made me not well and my blood pressure would drop. I told them that though. So, yeah. Oh, so we're having so much fun. But I got my green beans waiting on me. So we're going to do that. And then we'll take the cold green beans and we'll make, because I have the ingredients for that, except I would love to have garlic and onions in it. So, and my son and daughter are still in their contest. We're going to see how that goes. I'm going to tell them, you guys better show me the results. You guys better show me when they sprout. Show me the competition because I love it. because they love it. They love competition. So I'm happy for that. My daughter did try the one, the beautician. She did try to grow tomato plants. She grew good tomato plants until she saw a tomato worm on one of the plants, and then she freaked out. Never again. That's okay. It happens. Ask me how I know. It constantly. Well, I'm going to ask Rhonda's. The kids are growing tomato plants. So between Leroy and my kids, there's going to be tomato plants for Mama Sassy. She loves, well, you remember, she loves the cherry tomatoes. She goes out there and, if it's strawberries and cherry tomatoes, she is picking them. And she has them and rinses them off. And she just snacks on them like they're grapes. She loves them. Now, I can't eat them like that. I can't eat tomatoes every day. The green beans. Yeah, I'm going to have to tell Melanie. I'm going to have to tell Melanie that I'm on a green bean diet, so let's have some green beans. She's got them at her aunt's place. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was looking at earlier. I was looking at, recipes for green beans, and some of them I've tried, some of them, because I I used to do the green beans with the bacon and heat them up in the oven. And but I don't want to break out bacon all the time because I'm a bacon lover. It's the salty, So but I do, what did I put? Can't remember. I did something and put pieces of bacon in it, and it turned out really good. Yeah, see, I can't eat them every day. She can, and it's good for her because they're good for you. I can't do that. It's messes. It's just too acidic for me, right? So, but I love the sandwich tomatoes, but I can't eat them every day. I love tomato soup. I can't eat it every day. So if I make tomato soup, I can only eat it just the one day. Let's see what else. Now the tomatoes in the soup are not as strong, and I don't put as much in it, and they're not fresh, they're canned. So I can do that. It's not as much. Yeah, I'll have to tell them. You guys, I'm on a green bean diet right about now. So we need, your mom has to put her order in. I know. Very expensive. It's like, everything's so expensive, it's ridiculous. And I don't, I'm very hungry. Can you tell? So anyway, okay, so I haven't put we've got the date. What did I say it was? The 27th for our video days, for our video day. And we always pop in at 10 a.m. to say hi to everybody and crack up a little bit. And we're working on the kitchen. So the kitchen videos is something different for us to do. And we're not sitting down, we're moving. But it's all about food. So we're going to do some more of that, a couple little videos, whatever. But we're going to concentrate on that. Okay, now the microphone situation. I am getting some cords. I tried everything that I knew of for my laptop to work with the mics, and it didn't work. So we got one last, because I don't know what I'm doing. So we got one last. Oh, and we found out that the stupid, I'm sorry, camera. The camera has an issue where it doesn't like external mics. So it wasn't us having the problem. It wasn't us. So I don't know if Rhonda wants to, she offered to try hers, but I'm going to try something else first. Because if you separate your, if you have something recording sound and something recording your sound and the video, I know how to separate and put everything together when you edit. So the sound is the voice is better. So the chords are coming in. When are the chords coming in? The chords are coming in today. I don't remember, but they're coming in soon, and it's different kinds, 2 different kinds of chords, so that we can use the, okay, orders. Where's my orders? That's, oh, Cathy. All orders. Hang on. Oh, that was already delivered. Where's my last order go? Cathy. Let's do shipped. Oh, where did I order? I ordered it from Amazon. I was looking at Temu. Okay. Amazon. I feel better already not taking all the vitamins, y'all. I don't know how long it's going to last. Okay. So I might be able to give you an... this isn't working. Okay, I'll look it up later. But anyway, whenever I might be able to give you an update on the mics on Monday, because I'm going to try to attach the mics to the phone to record sound. I don't know what else to do. I'm trying, but we'll see. Okay, guys, let's do our affirmation cards. I hope y'all have a good weekend. I just, we all need to eat healthier. That's just plain and simple. We all know breads, the U.S. breads, are not good. Rhonda's son went to, I think, Paris, and he was eating all kinds of stuff and had no issues. And so she said, you better be careful. He said, I can eat their bread here. I can do whatever. So whatever's in the bread is causing problems. Yeah, we got some cards. Now, these are the affirmation cards. These are not as good as the inner peace cards, but they're okay. Out of the middle. Okay, let me see. I think we might have had this before. I do not have to prove myself to anyone, and that's my attitude. That's a pretty butterfly. It says the world is like a mirror. Frown at it, and it browns at you. Smile, and it smiles to you. Frowns. I couldn't read it. Okay. The world is like a mirror. Frown at it, and it frowns at you. Smile, and it smiles too. But I've done that, and they think I'm crazy. People be mad at me, and I'll smile at them. but it's a sarcastic smile. It's like, oh, really? I swear. Okay, you guys. Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Keep us updated, Darlene. If you do not want to put it in public, just message us and let us know how you're doing, because we think about you all the time. And between you and the sassy baby, the sassy baby's gonna do fine. It's the mom I'm worried about. But see, allergies. Okay, guys. Sorry I had to put poor pitiful me, but I wanted to let you know what was going on and what I'm trying to do, and you're very helpful. All this, they'll smile back, Suzette, but they don't. If they're mad at you and you smile at them, they go like, what are you doing smiling at me? So have a great weekend. Keep us updated, Darlene, and we will talk to y'all later. That was a good conversation. I learned a lot. Bye, everybody.
Do you enjoy our videos? Well, we love making them for you. But we do like to have a little extra money to be able to bring them to you. So if you would like to contribute to Buy Me a Coffee,
Buy me a coffee.
we can add to our little fund
Yes.
to bring you more great content. So buymecoffee.com, Sassy Silver Sisters. Cheers.
Thank you.